Quack.
Hey guys, this is omigrapher and I'm going to try to show you how to clone paint in Cycles. First thing you need to do is add a object. I'm adding it in top view. Hit 7 and then add it. Okay, then we have to unwrap it. So go into edit mode and then select everything, hit U, unwrap. And I've already got my test set up down here. That's my test image. Remember to save yours as whatever, test or whatever. Then come over here and add a material and assign your vertices to it. Then you need to add an image. I was thinking, just do it the long way, I guess. So you add an image. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Yeah. Instead of going the long way and opening it that way, just click on test. Just click on this and then pick the one that you just created over here, and that'll save you a lot of time and effort. Just remember to save it as an image so that you've got it, because this is going to need an image to paint on too, just like with the internal, I believe. Anyway, whatever. So we've got those set up, and we should, if we go into texture paint, we should be able to paint on this, and we can. So we know that we're set up right as far as that goes anyway. And then go into oh, well, I guess you could go ahead, switch to clone brush here in the toolbar menu, then go to options and come down here and unclick this normals thing. I don't think we're going to need it for what we're going to do. If you were doing something that needed fuzzy edges, you'd probably want to use that. Anyway, so now we need our paint source. So I've already got an image here. It's of Gilbert, my little duck, being himself. And so I'm going to just duplicate that with Shift D and then move it to our plane, to the same layer as our plane. You can't join objects from different layers. They have to be on the same layer. So, and that's a bit big, so I'm going to scale it down with S. And just a minute, I'm going to turn my screencast keys on. Alright, so alright, now we have to join these together. You can't paint on them if they're not. Okay. So go into object mode, select your source first, then your palette, hit Alt J, and you've got a solid object. So then go into texture paint mode, control left click to pick where you want to start, and then just hold down your left mouse button until you start seeing paint, and then just move it around. You have to make sure though that this isn't too close to you have to make sure that this edge here isn't too close to this edge, otherwise you'll overspray. And if you start to repaint, you have to do it all in one go, because otherwise it does things like that. So basically, pick your spot. The 3D cursor shows you where you're attempting to paint from. Hold down. This is kind of a crappy way to have to do this, but it's the only workaround we have at the moment, because technically you can't do this in cycles. Anyway, so then you've got over here what your image looks like. Remember to save it, because if you don't, you will lose it. You should probably go ahead and pack it. I don't know if you have to pack with cycles or not, but I have been more or less packing them. I don't know. Well, at any rate, so we've got our cloned image there, but you're not quite done yet. You want to separate these back, because alright, so with everything selected in edit mode, hit P, and then by loose parts, go back into object mode, or yeah, go into object mode, select your paint source, delete it, and there you go. If you want to add more textures or whatever, you can add a new source. You just import image as planes. Then you've got a lovely painted thing. Oh, anyway, that's a little easier than trying to chop off pieces, I suppose. And let's see, I think, am I missing anything? Oh, when you're done with this one, you'll see in the materials that it acquired the material from the other piece that you joined to it. You want to delete that, just so that you have your finished painting. And also be in texture mode, because our material mode is shadeless, and then that's what it would look like painted. I mean rendered, sorry. So be in material or texture, probably whichever one will allow it to work. Let's see, I think that's it, surprisingly. I don't know of a better workaround at the moment. So anyway, that's it for now. Till next time.